What if I told you that the reason you're still broke has nothing to do with your skills, your income, or your luck? What if the real enemy isn't outside, but inside your own mind? Because there's one silent killer that destroys dreams long before reality ever gets the chance to: overthinking. And when it combines with money, it becomes a deadly combination that traps millions of people in fear, hesitation, and regret. Today, we're going to expose how overthinking quietly ruins your financial life and how to escape it before it's too late. The silent trap. Most people don't fail because they made the wrong financial decision. They fail because they never made a decision at all. They spend months thinking, researching, comparing, doubting, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. Meanwhile, opportunities pass, prices rise, and time, the greatest currency, slips away. Overthinking doesn't look dangerous at first. It feels like being careful, being responsible, or doing research. But slowly, it becomes analysis paralysis. And analysis paralysis becomes poverty. Not because you're not capable, but because you're too scared to act. How overthinking destroys wealth. 1. You delay every decision you want to invest, but you're scared of losing money. You want to start a business, but you're scared you're not good enough. You want to save, but you're scared to miss out on fun. So you do nothing. And doing nothing is the most expensive decision you can ever make. 2. You fear failure more than regret. Overthinkers create imaginary disasters in their minds. What if I lose money? What if I fail? What if people laugh? But they never ask, what if this actually works? What if this changes my life? 3. You try to find 100% certainty, but money doesn't reward certainty. Money rewards courage, consistency, and timing. The people who win financially aren't the smartest. They're the ones who act when others hesitate. The price. You pay for overthinking. Overthinking costs you peace. It costs you progress. It costs you income. But worst of all, it costs you years. Imagine where you'd be today if you started that business 2 years ago. If you made that investment when you first considered it. If you followed your intuition instead of your fears. Overthinking doesn't just slow you down. It steals the future version of you that could have existed. Real reason you overthink about money. People don't overthink because they're cautious. They overthink because they're scared. Scared of losing what little they have. Scared of looking foolish. Scared of choosing wrong. Scared of taking responsibility. But here's the truth. Not choosing is still a choice. And it's almost always the wrong one. How to break the cycle. 1. Set a deadline for decisions. If a decision will not matter in 5 years, you should not spend more than 5 minutes overthinking it. If it will matter in 5 years, give yourself 48 hours, then act. 2. Start small. Build confidence. Invest small. Start a tiny business. Take one small financial risk. Action builds confidence. Confidence destroys fear. 3. Accept imperfection. The first investment won't be perfect. The first business won't be perfect. The first step never is. But progress beats perfection every single time. 4. Think less. Do more. Overthinkers believe they need more information. Action takers believe they need more experience. Guess who wins? The breakthrough moment. Once you stop overthinking, something powerful happens. You become the kind of person money flows to. Decisive, focused, confident, willing to take calculated risks, not afraid of failure, because you know failure is part of success. At that point, it's no longer a deadly combination. It becomes your greatest strength. Powerful call to action. Money doesn't respond to fear. It responds to movement. It responds to action. It responds to people who try, even when they don't feel ready. So ask yourself honestly, are you overthinking your dreams? You'll wish you started today. And the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision you've been delaying. Start now, not later, not tomorrow,